Welcome to the Daily English Learning Podcast.
Hello to all our wonderful English learners from every corner of the world. Welcome to a brand new series on the Daily English Learning Podcast. I am your host, Olivia, and I am absolutely thrilled to begin our comprehensive modal verbs journey with my fantastic co-host, Martin.
Hello, everyone. It is wonderful to be back with you. After successfully completing our extensive phrasal verbs series covering get, go, take, look, come, put, turn, make, give, and work, we are now embarking on an equally important journey through the fascinating world of modal verbs.
Modal verbs are absolutely essential for natural English communication. Native speakers use them constantly to express ability, possibility, permission, obligation, advice, and much more. Research shows that modal verbs appear in approximately 30% of all English conversations, making them one of the most frequently used grammatical structures.
Today we are starting with can and could, which are used to express ability, possibility, permission, and requests. These two modals are among the most common in English, and mastering them will immediately improve your conversational fluency. We will explore their various meanings, usage patterns, and the subtle differences between them.
We will also discuss common mistakes that learners make with these modals and provide you with clear, authentic examples that you can use in real-life situations. So, let us dive into this essential lesson and discover how can and could can transform your English. Let's begin with the most basic use of can, which expresses present ability, what someone is able to do now. I can speak 3 languages fluently describes a current skill or ability. Can is incredibly common for talking about skills and capabilities.
Can is wonderful because it is simple and direct. She can play the piano beautifully, or my brother can fix any computer problem. Notice that can never changes form. It is always can regardless of the subject. We do not say he cans or she cans.
The negative form is cannot or can't. I cannot swim, or more commonly, I can't swim expresses inability. In formal writing, we use cannot as one word, but in speaking, can't is much more natural and common.
For questions, we invert the subject and can. Can you drive? Or can she speak Spanish? Notice there is no auxiliary verb like do or does. We never say do you can drive. That is a very common mistake that learners make.
Can is also used for general ability or possibility, not just personal skills. Smoking can cause cancer means smoking has the potential to cause cancer. Or London can be very expensive describes a general truth about London.
Could is the past form of can when talking about general ability in the past. When I was younger, I could run very fast describes a past ability that may no longer exist. It emphasizes ability over a period of time in the past.
Could for past ability is very common in storytelling and reminiscing. My grandfather could speak 5 languages, or she could play the violin when she was just 5 years old. It describes capabilities that existed in the past.
However, there is an important rule. We do not use could for single completed actions in the past. We cannot say, I could finish the project yesterday. Instead, we must say, I was able to finish the project yesterday, or I managed to finish the project yesterday.
This is a crucial distinction. Could describes general ability, but for specific achievements or single successful actions, we use was or were able to or managed to. After hours of trying, I was able to solve the puzzle is correct. I could solve the puzzle sounds like general ability, not a specific achievement.
The negative couldn't can be used for both general and specific past situations. I couldn't swim when I was 10 describes general inability, and I couldn't find my keys yesterday describes a specific failed attempt. Both are correct.
Can is commonly used to ask for or give permission, especially in informal situations. Can I borrow your pen is a polite request for permission. Or a parent might say, you can watch TV after you finish your homework, giving permission.
Can I use your phone? Or can we leave early today? Are natural everyday requests for permission. In schools, children constantly ask, can I go to the bathroom? However, some strict teachers might correct them saying, you should ask, may I go to the bathroom? Because may is traditionally more formal for permission.
In modern English, can for permission is perfectly acceptable in most situations. Can I help you? From a shop assistant, or can I sit here? In a cafe are natural and polite. Only in very formal contexts would may be necessary.
To refuse permission, we use cannot or can't. I am sorry, but you cannot park here, or you can't use your phone during the exam. It is direct and clear.
Could is used to make requests more polite and tentative than can. Could you help me with this bag? Is more polite than can you help me with this bag? Both are correct, but could sound softer and more respectful.
Could you please close the window? Or could I have some water? Are polite requests you will hear constantly in English-speaking countries. Could creates a more polite, less direct tone, which is valued in English culture.
The difference between can and could for requests is subtle but important. Compare these. Can you be quiet? Sounds slightly impatient or direct, while could you be quiet, please? Sounds much more polite and respectful. Native speakers choose based on the social situation.
In customer service situations, could is almost always preferred. Could I see your passport, please? At the airport, or could you sign here? At a hotel reception, it maintains professional politeness.
Both can and could express possibility, but with different degrees of certainty. Can expresses general possibility or theoretical capability. It can get very cold in winter here. Means it is possible and sometimes happens.
Anyone can make mistakes, or this road can be dangerous at night. These statements express possibility based on known facts, can suggest something is possible as a general truth.
Could expresses possibility with more uncertainty or speculation. It could rain tomorrow means maybe it will rain. But we are not sure. She could be at home now, but I am not certain. Could is less definite than can.
Compare these. He can be very rude, means he has the capability, and sometimes is rude. It is a known fact. But he could be very rude suggests possibility or speculation. Maybe he is rude, but we are less certain. The difference is subtle but important.
Could is wonderful for suggestions and possibilities. We could go to the cinema tonight suggests an option. You could try calling her again offers a possible solution. It is softer and more tentative than direct suggestions.
Can't expresses impossibility or strong disbelief about present situations. That can't be true, expresses disbelief. Or, she can't be at work, I just saw her at the supermarket. We use can't when we are certain something is impossible.
He can't be the manager, he looks too young, or you can't be serious. Are expressing logical impossibility or disbelief based on evidence or knowledge. Can't for disbelief is extremely common in spoken English.
Couldn't expresses impossibility or disbelief about past situations. He couldn't have stolen the money, he wasn't even in the building. Or, that couldn't have been easy for, your shows empathy about past difficulty.
Notice the structure couldn't have plus past participle for past impossibility. She couldn't have known about the surprise party, or they couldn't have finished already. They only started an hour ago. It expresses certain impossibility in the past.
There are several idiomatic expressions using can that are worth learning. I can't help it means I cannot control or stop it. I know I shouldn't laugh, but I can't help it expresses inability to control a reaction.
I can't stand means I strongly dislike or cannot tolerate. I can't stand loud music, or she can't stand dishonest people. It is much stronger than simply, I don't like.
I can't wait expresses excitement and impatience for something future. I can't wait to see you again. Or, I can't wait for the holidays to start. Despite the negative form, it expresses positive anticipation.
I can't afford means I do not have enough money for something. I can't afford a new car right now, or we can't afford to go on holiday this year. It directly relates to financial capability.
As soon as I can, or as much as I can, are common phrases. I will call you as soon as I can promises to do something at the earliest opportunity. I help them as much as I can expresses doing one's best within limitations.
Could is essential in conditional sentences to express hypothetical ability or possibility. If I had more time, I could learn another language. Describes an unreal present situation. I do not have time, so I cannot learn.
We could go to the beach if the weather was better, or if I could fly, I would travel the world. These are second conditional structures expressing hypothetical situations in the present or future.
Could also appears in third conditional for past hypothetical situations. If I had studied harder, I could have passed the exam expresses regret about past inability resulting from past conditions. Could have plus past participle is the structure.
If you had asked me, I could have helped you, or we could have won the game if we had played better. These express missed opportunities or unrealized possibilities in the past.
Could is wonderful for making gentle suggestions without being too direct. You could try calling customer service offers advice softly. We could meet at 6 instead, suggests an alternative politely.
Couldn't you talk to your manager about it? Or couldn't we just take a taxi? The negative question form with couldn't makes suggestions even more tentative and polite.
Compared direct commands with could suggestions, talk to him is very direct, even aggressive. But you could talk to him about your concerns is gentle and respectful. Could allows the listener to make their own decision.
While can is more common and natural for most situations, be able to is necessary in certain grammatical contexts. After modal verbs, we must use be able to. I might be able to help you tomorrow is correct. We cannot say, I might can help you.
Similarly, with perfect tenses, we use be able to, I have been able to work from home this week, or she will be able to join us later. We cannot use can in these structures.
For future ability, both can and will be able to work, but with slightly different meanings. I can help you tomorrow is more definite and certain. I will be able to help you tomorrow emphasizes future capability, perhaps after current obstacles are resolved.
In formal writing, especially academic or business contexts, be able to is often preferred over can. The company was able to increase profits by 20% sounds more formal than the company could increase profits.
Let's address frequent errors. Mistake number 1. Using can with do or does. Wrong. Do you can swim? Correct. Can you swim? Can is a modal verb and does not need the auxiliary do.
Mistake number 2. Adding s to can with third person. Wrong. He can speak French. Correct. He can speak French. Modal verbs never change form regardless of the subject.
Mistake number 3. Using to after can. Wrong. I can to drive. Correct. I can drive. Can is followed directly by the base form of the verb without to.
Mistake number 4. Using could for specific past achievements. Wrong. I could finish the project yesterday. Correct. I was able to finish the project yesterday, or I managed to finish it. Could is for general past ability, not specific successes.
Mistake number 5. Confusing can't have and couldn't in past speculation. He can't have finished already is correct for present speculation about a past event. He couldn't finish yesterday describes past inability. Understanding this difference is crucial.
Let's practice with real-life scenarios. At a restaurant, can I see the menu, please? Or more politely, could I see the menu, please? Both are perfectly acceptable, but could is slightly more formal.
Asking a colleague for help, can you help me with this report? Is friendly and direct among equals? Could you possibly help me with this report when you have a moment? Is extremely polite and respectful, perhaps to a superior.
Expressing ability, I can work under pressure in a job interview, or describing limitations. I can type quickly, but I can't use advanced Excel functions yet.
Talking about possibilities, it could be a great opportunity for you, offers encouragement. Or this could be a problem if we don't address it now, warns about potential issues.
Making plans, we could meet for coffee next week, suggests casually. Or I could pick you up from the airport if you tell me what time you arrive, offers help tentatively.
Let's systematically review everything we have covered today. Can expresses present ability, permission, general possibility, and theoretical capability. It is simple, direct, and extremely common.
Could expresses past general ability, polite requests, uncertain possibility, suggestions, and appears in conditional sentences. It is more tentative and polite than can in requests and suggestions.
Can't and couldn't express impossibility and disbelief. Can't for present situations, couldn't for past. Both are essential for expressing certainty that something is not true or possible.
Be able to is used when can is grammatically impossible, after modal verbs, in perfect tenses, and in formal writing. It has the same meaning but different grammatical flexibility.
Remember, can for specific past achievements is wrong. Use was or were able to or managed to instead, but couldn't works for both general and specific past situations.
What a comprehensive exploration of can and could. These two modal verbs are absolutely essential for everyday English communication, and mastering them will immediately improve your fluency.
Remember, can is direct and factual, while could is more tentative and polite. Practice using both in different contexts to develop natural intuition about which to choose.
In our next episode, we will explore be able to in much greater depth, comparing it thoroughly with can and could, and examining when each form is most appropriate.
Until then, practice using can and could in your daily English conversations. You could start today. I can guarantee you will see improvement quickly.
Thank you for listening, everyone. Keep practicing, and remember, you can achieve fluency if you practice consistently.
See you in the next episode. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, and remember, you can do this.